Hey everybody, welcome back to the How and Why channel. You know those weird facts you hear at parties that make you go, wait, really? And then spend the next hour on Wikipedia? We're diving deep into that energy today. Get ready to have your mind blown wide open with 7 unbelievable facts you didn't learn in school. We've got everything from bizarre animal anatomy to the secrets of the food we eat. So buckle up, hit that subscribe button if you're new here, and let's get factwy. Okay, first up, let's talk bananas. I mean, we all know bananas, right? Yellow, bendy. Sometimes they have those little brown spots that are like banana freckles. But here's the curveball. Bananas are technically berries. Yep, you heard me right. Those things you think of as berries, like strawberries and raspberries. Not technically berries in the botanical sense, but bananas, they check all the boxes. See, a berry in the plant world is all about how the fruit develops from the flower. It needs to come from a single ovary and have its seeds embedded in the flesh, which describes a banana perfectly. And here's the kicker. This means grapes, tomatoes, even cucumbers are hanging out in the berry club too. It's enough to make you rethink your next fruit salad, right? What's your favorite berry, by the way? Let me know in the comments, especially if your mind is officially blown by this banana revelation. I need to know I'm not alone here. Alright, next up is a fact that's both delicious and a little bit creepy. Honey never spoils, like ever. We're talking archaeologists cracking open ancient Egyptian tombs and finding pots of honey from 3,000 years ago that are still good to eat. That's older than, well, a lot of things. So how does honey pull off this immortality act? It's all about 2 things, low moisture and high acidity. Basically, honey is a super unwelcoming place for bacteria and mold to try and set up shop. So you can keep that honey jar in your pantry for years, literally, and it's gonna be just fine. Speaking of honey, have you guys ever tried the really good stuff from a local beekeeper or farmer's market? It's a game changer. Let me know in the comments what your favorite way to use honey is. Okay, get ready for this, because we're about to talk about poop. Wombat poop, to be precise. These adorable Australian creatures, and I do mean adorable, they look like little furry tanks. Well, they poop in cubes. Yep, cubes. Now you're probably thinking, nature, what are you doing? Why cubes? But there's actually a really good reason for it. Wombats are all about marking their territory, and those square-shaped droppings, they don't roll away. Evolutionary genius. It's way more effective for a wombat to leave its mark if its messages stay put. Scientists think the wombat's intestines actually play a role in shaping the poop into those cubes as it moves through their digestive system. It's like nature's own little packaging plant. Who knew poop could be so fascinating? Chapter 4. Octopuses, 3 hearts, 8 arms, infinite cool. Speaking of incredible creatures, let's talk octopuses. These underwater geniuses are already amazing with their camouflage skills and those crazy dexterous arms. But did you know they also have 3 hearts? 3? 2 of those hearts are dedicated to pumping blood through the gills to pick up oxygen, while the 3rd heart keeps the rest of the body running. But here's where it gets really weird. When an octopus swims, that 3rd heart, the one for the body, it stops beating. Which is why octopuses actually prefer to crawl around. It's way less exhausting for them. Isn't that wild? Octopuses are like living, breathing science fiction creatures, and their biology is just as fascinating as their intelligence. Have you guys ever seen an octopus up close in an aquarium? It's an experience. Chapter 5. The Eiffel Tower. Growing pains of a landmark. Alright, let's switch gears from the animal kingdom and head over to France for our next fact. The Eiffel Tower, that iconic symbol of Paris, can actually grow taller in the summer. Yep, you heard that right. It all comes down to thermal expansion. As the temperature rises, the iron beams that make up the tower expand, causing the whole structure to grow slightly taller. We're talking about 15 centimeters, which is almost 6 inches. It's a pretty dramatic example of how even seemingly solid objects can be affected by changes in temperature. It makes you wonder, what other hidden effects does temperature have on the world around us? Let me know in the comments if you've ever experienced thermal expansion in action. Chapter 6. Shrimp tiny bodies, big heart, placement. Okay, back to the animal kingdom for this one. And it's another head scratcher. Where do you think a shrimp's heart is located? If you guessed its head, you're absolutely right. Shrimp have what's called an open circulatory system, which means their blood doesn't travel through a network of veins and arteries like ours does. Instead, it basically bathes their internal organs directly. And that heart in their head? It's responsible for pumping the blood throughout their little crustacean bodies. It's just another example of how diverse and strange the animal kingdom can be. Nature is full of surprises. Chapter 7. Bananas, Humans, and the DNA Connection. And last but not least, we're ending on a fact that really puts things in perspective. Did you know that humans share about 60% of their DNA with bananas? Yes, bananas. I know it sounds crazy, but it's true. We may look and act very different from a piece of fruit, but at the most basic level, we share a surprising amount of genetic material. It just goes to show how interconnected life on Earth really is. We're all part of the same big, weird, wonderful family. What do you guys think about that? Does it blow your mind that we're practically banana cousins? Let me know in the comments. And there you have it. 7 unbelievable facts that they probably didn't teach you in school. From berry-disguised bananas to cube-shaped wombat poop, the world is a truly strange and fascinating place. If you enjoyed this journey into the weird and wonderful, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and share it with your friends. Let's spread the love and the mind-blowing facts, and be sure to subscribe to the How and Why channel for more amazing facts every week. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.